Hi, my name is Jennifer Zucconi, and I am a part of Laura's Mastermind. And it has been, to say the least, an amazing experience. And that's a word that I could expand on for probably more time than this video will allow. But yeah, Laura has been so instrumental for me, not just in the physical sense of what she's provided in terms of some of the tools and the steps and such, but more so, especially within the context of this mastermind, on the emotional side. Because running a business, which I didn't really understand getting into it, is a very emotional experience and a very, it's a journey, it's an evolution. You don't just flip a switch and I'm a business owner and I have this great business. There are so many highs and lows and ups and downs along the way. And Laura has really taught me, if I could use a metaphor, how to ride that roller coaster and enjoy each element for what it is, to learn from each element, to not be so disappointed by the lows or the things that didn't turn out as well as we want. We use that as kind of a data kind of experiment and say, okay, what didn't work? What did work? And we begin to craft it from there. She's given me really a chance and the courage to challenge myself, which I don't always do well, especially being a business owner. When you are by yourself, you're making all the big decisions and wondering, is this going to work and is that not going to work? And I kind of would overthink things, and she would probably laugh at me for saying that, because I am one of those that thinks so much about the process before I even do it. And Laura's really challenged me to just go, just look at it as a green light and go, and learn along the way if you need to, learn from what worked, learn from what didn't work, and we begin to, kind of craft your own business along the way, and to not get so caught up in the what ifs. So she's really challenged me in that way, and she asks questions of me that I either A, don't want to ask of myself, or maybe don't even have the courage or the knowledge maybe to even ask about myself. So she's really helped me get in deep into what's behind some of my fears, reservations, hesitations, those things that hold you back and kept me in that thinking process versus just active implementation. So she's been really great at, like I said, challenging me and asking me those questions that I didn't know were there or I didn't want to ask myself, and really made me look deep inside myself as well as very deeply outside myself. And I think as a business owner, that's really key, and she really has a gift for that. Because if you don't know, and I'm talking not just more about the why, we all say, well, what's your why? And sometimes it's hard to ask that, but as you keep going deeper and you keep asking, again, the more questions, you begin to really deeply within yourself explore, not just why you're doing it, but why you're serving the people you're serving, what you hope they will get from it, and the reason why you're in their lives as well. And that helps you, as you begin to look inside, as I've begun to look more deeply inside, begin to give you that vision for the external and that outside of where you want to go. So that's been really, I think, one of the unique and really gifts that she's given me, is to not be afraid to ask those questions of myself, and not be afraid to, again, see those green lights and to just go with the confidence that you have to learn along the way and learn from again, like what didn't work and what did. So those are kind of some of my big, kind of big takeaways. And of course, the community atmosphere has been just so overwhelmingly wonderful. Again, I'm using kind of like generic words, but to have, not just the monthly calls on a screen, but these in-person events where you begin to get to know people as people. I think in the business world, we tend to, see these people on the screen and assume things about their life are just as perfect as they look in their business from what they're projecting. And to be able to just meet with real people, learn more about their lives, learn more about their pets, learn more about their, favorite foods and things like that. You begin to, make those connections at a much deeper and a more personal level than any other experience could, and that's really what her mastermind has provided as well. So really appreciate that, really appreciate her taking the time, investing in us, her energy, her time, and all that she has to provide those experiences for us. So.